Good afternoon, Roberto. Thank you for
Afternoon.
speaking to us. I'll start with team news. Can I check on Vicario and Dominic Solanke and also ask about any new injuries?
No. Vicario is available to play. I decide tomorrow, and Solanke is not good yet. He's not available. He feels something, and I don't want to take risk for this game. We hope for Sunday, maybe for Sunday, he can be available for one part of the game.
West Ham's defeat yesterday means that a win tomorrow for you will ensure your safety in the Premier League, and even a draw might be enough. Do you feel that your players are ready to take advantage of that and put this relegation threat to bed?
No, my players, they have to be ready to play a good game, to play a game with courage, with pride, with work on the pitch, and to try to make 3 points to win the game. But we have to keep the balance, because when we win, we are over. And when we lose, or maybe like against Leeds, we didn't win and we felt something bad. No, it's not the football. Football is to keep the same balance. If you win, if you lose, in every result.
Historically, this is a tough fixture. In 35 league trips to Chelsea, Spurs have only won once. Why do you think Stamford Bridge is such a difficult arena for Chelsea?
Stamford Bridge is difficult. It's a tough stadium, because the players of Chelsea in this last 30-25 season have been fantastic players, fantastic managers. And for that, I think, but tomorrow is a new game. They played 2 days ago very well. Maybe they didn't deserve to lose the game. I know very well a lot of players, and their style is clear, and it's a tough game for us, for sure.
Hi, good afternoon. My colleague here mentioned the record that Spurs have at Stamford Bridge. If you look at your team tomorrow, how confident are you that your confidence levels of the team and the team got the resiliency tomorrow to go out there and get the win?
Well, we have to play with confidence, because in the last 4 games, in the last 5 games with me, because we didn't deserve to lose the game in Sunderland, but in the last 4, we made 8 points, and if you analyze the performance, I think we could make more points than 8. And for that, we have to be in confidence, to be positive. Anyway, we can't forget 1 month ago what was the situation. We are not safe yet. It's tough in Premier League. Make 1 point is tough, because all teams fight on the pitch. All teams are very tough to beat, but we have the quality enough, and we have to show the quality with the right mentality, the right spirit. I want to see courage on the pitch, try the condition to win the game, like the last period.
Couple of players I want to ask you about. First one is Conor Gallagher. You were full of praise for him, especially after the Aston Villa game. Obviously, he's now going back to Chelsea, club he knows very well. How do you expect Conor to cope with the occasion tomorrow at Stamford Bridge?
From Conor, I expect the same performance. He's doing great player for us, great personality. He doesn't speak too much, but he speaks on the pitch. On the pitch with his work, with his personality. And we are lucky to have one player like this.
Another player, Moises Caicedo, you work with him obviously at Brighton. That's going to be the first time as a Spurs manager you're going to face him. What can you tell, how much you enjoyed working with him at Brighton, and what did you make of Caicedo's time at Chelsea so far?
Caicedo was a a great player. It was a pleasure working with him, like Robert Sanchez, like Levi Colwill, and João Pedro. I think Caicedo now is one of the best midfielder in the world because he's complete player with the ball, without the ball. But also our midfielder are very good. Palinha, Betancourt, Gallagher, and the other Gray, Bissouma, Bergval, Pape, Sarr. And I happy because I'm working with my players.
Hi Roberto, how are you?
Good, you are good?
Yeah, surviving.
Yeah,
In terms of this season, you need a point basically to stay up 3, most definitely. How much of a wake-up call, a warning to the club has this season been on how close going down was realistically?
No, listen, one thing per time. Now we need to play 2 games. We have to make other points to achieve our target, and then we have the right time to speak for all problems we have had, but it's not the right moment now to speak and to lose time and to lose energy.
You mentioned energy there. You've been very positive since you came in. Every press conference, you've been telling us you're not entertaining or letting people be negative. Everyone has to be positive. Has that been the key for Spurs, the positivity?
No, listen, I just one face, and I consider myself very honest as a man. I have big confidence of my players, and I always started from the qualities of the players. And if I recognize the high qualities of my players, I'm always positive. And then in the second moment when I came, I knew the players better, and the qualities of the player, the quality of the people. I thought there was the right chance to fight. It's not finished, but at the moment I'm happy for what the player have done in my time. But we need another step.
Well, if you get that step tomorrow, 3 points, that will mean you're safe, 100%. And I guess you can start building towards next season. And the summer includes the World Cup. How busy is it for a manager like yourself when there's a...
Listen, my head is not too big to think 2, 3, 4 things together. Now we have to reach the target and to make another result. We have to play another 2 games. We try to achieve the target tomorrow. For the future, we have all summer to think and to make plan, to make project, everything.
Ali.
Hi, Roberto. You said you've got to make the goalkeeper decision for tomorrow. How difficult is that going to be? Because Vicario is probably not going to be sharp yet, and Kinski has played so well.
No, it's not difficult decision.
I mean, you did say Vicario was your number 1. So.
Yes, Vicario is number 1, but we have to consider the physical condition, the moment, everything. But I have a big relationship with Anthony Kinski and with Vicario as well, and there will be any problem.
And James Maddison, obviously, he got probably more minutes than he expected, 20 minutes. How much can he play against Chelsea?
The beginning of this week, he didn't work for a small problem, but yesterday and today, James worked very well. He's special player, he's different player. Now he's not ready to play 90 minutes. I want to speak with him tomorrow morning and to take the best decision we can.
You've got this group of injured players that have been cheering the team on. We saw Christian Romero jumping out at Tell's goal. He jumped onto the...
Christian Romero is a big player, but he's a big player, but he's an amazing guy because he's not. He's been a great captain in my time. Even he didn't play, but we are talking by phone when he stay here every morning. Came in my office, and he was inside of the season.
What I was going to ask you about him as well, he put on social media a video of him sprinting on the training pitches. Is there any chance we see him before the end of the season?
I don't know, but listen, we have to play another 2 games now for an injuries player when he's available now after one long time of injury is anyway a big problem because the decision is tough. The only one target we have now playing with Roberto, with Romero, with Vicario, with Kinski. The target is just one, to stay up and to make point tomorrow because this is the target for everyone. The individual target now are not important.
Davide.
Ciao Roberto.
Ciao.
You mentioned 1 month ago when you started what the situation was, and now you're 1 win away, 1 point away from reaching the goal. What do you think made the difference for you guys? What do you think you managed to change so much that you...
No, it's not finished yet, and it's not correct if I answer you now. Before answering your question, we have to make a point in Premier League, especially in Premier League. To make 1 point, you have to fight and you have to play very well. And we have to keep focused on the game, and then we can answer. We make a big press conference, 2-3 hours of press conference when you want, but now is not the right time.
Let me then ask you, what did you do to motivate the players to a big game like this one? Obviously, it's clear.
Nothing of special. I think they deserve to stay up. They deserve to play in Premier League. They are good players, and maybe they have to believe more in themselves and to stop the negative thoughts. No, just it.
Okay, we'll finish with George, please.
Hi, Roberto. You just spoke about Christian Romero and how he's been a great captain, even though he's not been available in recent weeks. How important is it for you that he is here next season and part of the project?
But is a good question, but is the wrong timing, no? First of all, now that the focus is Chelsea. The second point, Romero is a great player. The most important is the behavior and how much the player want to stay in this club. And we go to take any decision, all decision after this season, after Everton game.
And with Monday night's game against Leeds, Matisse Tell scored a brilliant goal but gave away the penalty. How has he reacted this week, and how important will he be tomorrow?
Great reaction. He's a mature guy, maybe more outside of the pitch than on the pitch, because he's not playing so many games in his career. But he's a big potential, and he's a lovely guy. No, he's a positive guy. He has strong character, and I think in the future he can play better and better, and he can become a great player for us.
And just funny for me, you know Tottenham's record at Stamford Bridge, 1 win in 35 league games. would it be a miracle for Tottenham to win there tomorrow?
No, but to win a game tomorrow, we have to play a great game against a great team.
In the table for red and yellow cards this season, Tottenham are number 1 and Chelsea are number 2. So I wondered whether, with that in mind and the fact it's such a big game, will you talk to your players about needing to keep calm and cool heads?
Always calm, with blood, with personality, with the right spirit, but anyway calm and focus just on the game, because also the chance to score for the Leeds when Kinski safe we went too strong, too fast, too strong on the ball, and sometimes we have to be more calm. But I think are the characteristic of the player also, no?
And what about you? Will you try to be calm on the touchline to send that message as well? Or is that difficult? Could you get carried away?
I don't play. Normally I don't play. The player play on the pitch, and I have to be myself, I'm normally this behavior on the bench.
And just last one, there was a famous game between these two teams 10 years ago this month, which got called the Battle of the Bridge, when Tottenham were trying to win the league rather than stay up. I just wondered, I think you were in charge of Foggia at the time in Serie C. Do you remember that game? Do you have any recollection?
Ti ricordi 10 anni fa c'è stata una partita per obiettivi più grandi di quelli odierni? Penso che tu quell'anno lì fossi a Foggia. Ti ricordi di questa sfida tra il Chelsea e il Tottenham?
No, but I think nothing changed for the game of tomorrow. Tomorrow is completely another game. We can't forget what was the situation 1 month ago. We have to forget. Other things, negative things. But anyway, we have to remember we are Tottenham, and we have to try to win the game also in Stamford Bridge.
Did you watch the game with Newcastle West Ham yesterday?
No, not too good. Non tanto.
Not too much.
Not too much.
Were you busy here?
Yes, I was working. Yes.
Did the result make you happy?
No, the result of the other teams, they are fighting with us, are important, but you have to start from yourself and to make points. For that, the focus is on ourselves, not so on the other teams. If they lose, it's better for us, but nothing changes if we don't win the game.
But it helps you.
Yes.
Did you think you would be within touching distance of 40 points when you came? Did you think 40 points was achievable?
Beh, qua c'era una distanza di 40,
Yeah.
c'era una distanza di 40 punti quando sei arrivato qui al Tottenham.
No, I thought to win 4, 5, 6 games in a row. We were not able because in Sunderland we lost the game, with Brighton we draw, and with Leeds the same. But I thought the qualities of the players were enough or were good to think in positive way to win the games in a row. Not how many points on the table, 40 or 39 or 38.
Did you feel like there was one key moment, one goal or one save or one thing that helped
C'è stato un
reinforced the
momento
belief?
chiave, un gol, una parata, qualche cosa di speciale che ha fatto girare la cosa?
I don't know. They work it very well every day during the week. I think in football there are not secrets. The secret in football is working hard during the week, seriously, improve in all characteristics to play a good game, style of play, defensive phase, offensive phase, the right player in the right position, increase the confidence, make individual meeting with the players, but there are not secrets. I think the players deserve to stay up. The players deserve to make points tomorrow and stay up because they suffered a lot, and right now we are suffering for this situation. But at the end, I think they deserve to be happy.
Tom.
Roberto, you only need a point because of your goal difference. How dangerous is it going into a game thinking we only need a draw?
No. Stop. We don't play. We can't start the game thinking to draw. We have to start the game and we prepare the game and we speak in the meeting to win the games, both games. And then football is we don't know, but for sure we try to win.
You went to see Chelsea recently for the Nottingham Forest game.
Nottingham and Saturday, the final.
Okay, I was going to say, particularly at Stamford Bridge, in the Forest game, they've got a new manager since then. He's not coming until the summer. But are you expecting a very different Chelsea team than that day?
But I think it was a difficult game because Nottingham scored immediately at the beginning of the game, and then one big injury for Chelsea. One penalty of Cole Palmer, he wrong a penalty, but I watched the game in Liverpool, I watched it against City Saturday. They are playing very well, they have very good players, and I think it will be a great game.
You mentioned Xabi Alonso's coming in the summer. I wanted to ask you about the role of a head coach, because he's actually going to be technically a manager rather than a head coach. It looks like that means having more influence on transfers and around the club, more power perhaps compared to...
Il ruolo dell'allenatore in generale, sta arrivando Xabi Alonso, è più un manager a 360 gradi che influenza.
I don't know. I think everyone want every coach want to be important in the transfer market, but just to find the connection with sport director and with the board of the club, because everyone works for the good of the club, not for ourselves, for myself, but it's not important now.
Well, I was just going to say, do you feel like, despite your title being, I think, head coach, do you feel like you have that kind of influence across the whole club?
Tu senti di avere questa influenza?
Oh, I have a great relationship with Vinay, with Johan Lang, but we have not spoken yet about the nothing, because now the focus is no transfer market, no the next season. We have to stay up, and then we can speak about everything.
Dave.
Hi, Roberto. Everybody's talking about this record that Spurs have at Stamford Bridge, unfortunately. Do you have to address that with the players psychologically? Do you have to talk about that beforehand?
Il record negativo che ha il Tottenham a Stamford Bridge.
Yes, we spoke this morning about this record, but the record, the most important is the spirit, the personality for tomorrow, to play a good game and to make points, because the most important now is to stay up and to play Premier League next season. Everyone wants to stay up. Everyone wants to achieve this goal, and then we can speak about everything.
And just an obvious question, why did you feel the need to address and acknowledge the record at Chelsea?
Perché senti il bisogno di appunto portare l'attenzione di questo record negativo?
No, because I explained the last win before Wolves was 28th December, and then we won two games in a row. And it's not the record important, the mood, how you go to play the game. Because we won 2 games, but we could win 4 games in a row, 5 games in a row. Why not? Why not? Because the record was, because Tottenham didn't win a game from it's not like this. The true is not a realistic discussion, no?
And just finally, a lot of people said that Spurs aren't used to being in a relegation battle. That's obvious, and everyone was worried that the players weren't ready for that battle. But they've actually shown themselves to be really ready to fight. Can you talk a little bit about that mentality? Has it needed to be different for this specific challenge?
Tutti dicono che i giocatori del Tottenham non erano pronti per stare così bassi in classifica e dover lottare per un posto così, invece alla fine hanno dimostrato di essere capaci di lottare.
Yes, and for that I'm happy for them, and they deserve to stay for this thing. They show character, they show love for the club, and now we have to reach the target without other thoughts in the head, yes or yes.
Finish with Tom, please.
Roberto, I remember you saying a few weeks ago that it can be more motivation for you if everyone wants Tottenham to go down. Is that something going into this match against Chelsea? Chelsea fans really want to beat Spurs?
Yes, I'm Italian. I'm from Italy. I'm from Italy, and in Italy it's the same. The biggest teams is the same, and we have to accept the pressure. We have to enjoy with this pressure. We have to find new motivation for this pressure, and I think is a good thing for us. If everyone wants Tottenham relegate, is a big motivation for me, and I hope for my players as well.
Do you think they can enjoy it when they're in Stamford Bridge and all the Chelsea fans are...
No, enjoy, but we have to accept is the football is nice for the rivalità, no?
The rivalries.
And it's good to think, to imagine ourselves celebrate the win in their stadium is the reason of football is like this, no? It's a motivation, it's a challenge. It's a bit more challenge is difficult or is tougher. Is better for us to find new motivation, to be focused, to stay together from the beginning of the end of the game. Yeah.
And one of the reasons you said about the record was that Chelsea have been a fantastic team for 25 years, which is obviously true. I wonder if part of your speech to the players this morning was they're 10th in the league.
No, this morning the focus is to stay calm, to prepare the next game, to respect Chelsea and to prepare offensive phase and defensive phase, and to reach our target. And then all other part. I think that the pride is amazing. No, is amazing motivation. The pride, because if everyone wants Tottenham relegate, I think one Tottenham player, one Tottenham fan, all the people who work inside of the Tottenham has to be a big motivation, the biggest motivation.